All right, welcome everybody. It's Thursday, it's January 27th, and we're starting a little late because we've spent the first 20 minutes setting up as best we can the audio settings for our performances. So we're going to begin with Bernarda. We're going to go then to Morgan, and then we're going to see Erica and Thea's videos on the Facebook page that have been posted, and then we can discuss the various compositions. So I'm going to ask everybody to mute themselves, and we're going to, actually, I'm going to start with just the universal greeting. All right, and then we'll move into Bernarda. So I've just recovered from COVID, and my meditation this morning, I'm so used to doing the universal greeting as a back and forth response with groups, really to promote that feeling of oneness. And as I was meditating this morning, and I was thinking about the fact that, like, in my body, there are all these viruses that are kind of like having an Ibiza party slash, Braveheart warfare going on. I actually changed my universal greeting this morning to do it to myself, and I felt that it was really powerful. So I'd like us to try that if you don't mind. So I was doing it with the heart, but we can do it however you want to do it. So, but definitely let's do a call and response. And so with your eyes closed and reflecting onto yourself, giving yourself that, we'll do it once to ourselves, and then we'll create that connection with each other.
I offer you peace.
Well, when I say you, I'm still saying you to me. So I'm counting myself as one. Anna, welcome. Are you ready to perform today, perchance?
I can be. How long is a performance? Is it 5 minutes?
It's a three to 5 minute performance. We just finished doing sound checks.
Okay.
So we'll do Bernarda, Morgan, Anna, and then we'll go into our video submissions on the Facebook page. But right now we're just starting with the universal greeting towards yourself, and then we'll do it to each other. So deep breath in, eyes closed, saying to yourself, I offer you peace.
I offer you peace.
I offer you peace.
I offer you friendship.
I offer you friendship.
I offer you love.
I offer you love.
I hear your needs.
I hear your needs.
Girl, I see your beauty.
I see your beauty.
I feel your feelings.
I feel your feelings.
All wisdom flows from the highest source.
All wisdom flows from the higher source.
Brother, I salute that source in you.
Brother, I salute that source in you.
Honey, darling self,
Honey,
let us work together. You are my own true self. I am another yourself. We are one. That was, Anna, that was my meditation for myself post-COVID to get my body back on track. So, all right, you guys are beautiful people. Now let's do it to each other.
Why don't we do it correctly?
We're going to do it correctly now.
Okay, all right.
Correctly.
If we demonstrated wrong, this is not the Gong Master's way. Gong Master doesn't just paka hookah. Gong Master does it paka perfect each time. Otherwise, you pass on a virus that's not very good. So we'll just do it correctly. And if you want to add on to this at the end, it's called a tag. Then you simply say, oh, and I've got a new one. And you offer a new one, and we pass that around. Okay?
All right. So are you going to do it for us?
No, I want the.
I can do it.
All right, Bernarda, take it away, darling.
I offer you peace.
I offer you peace.
Bati Bati.
I offer you friendship.
I offer you friendship.
I offer you love.
I offer you love.
I hear your needs.
I hear your needs.
I see your beauty.
I see your beauty.
I feel your feelings.
I feel your feelings.
All wisdom flows from the higher source.
All wisdom flows from the highest source.
I honor that source in you.
I honor that source in you.
Let us work together.
Let us work together.
You are my own true self,
You are my own true self,
and I am another yourself.
and I am another yourself.
We are one,
We are one.
so be it.
So be it. Namaste.
Namaste.
Oh, that was very done so nicely. We've adapted this thing called Aho. It's from the Hopi. I'm a member of the Hopi tribe Indian here in the United States. And so we always say Aho. Aho is short for Hopi, I guess, but Aho means like woohoo. All right. So that's way. Now, have you thought about, now that you've raised your Kundalini by playing the gong, have you come up with any original, and also we call it, and by the way, and then add on your own thought afterwards? Well, that's the whole, now you've got the whole thing beautifully done. And to think about doing that would be good in the future.
Morgan.
It is really funny you mentioned Aho, because I was wanting to start a company for my expand hobby, which is actually my work now, but I'm still adapting to that. But I came up with the name Ahore, and it's a combination of Aho and holistic resonance. So that's funny that you mentioned this, because it means Aho, it means I hear you and I feel you. You have been heard. And you close off in a circle when you're talking, and you say something like that.
Hooray for you.
Yeah, I'm really very happy with the name Ahore.
Aho.
Fantastic. All right. So let's all mute ourselves, and Bernarda, take it away.
Welcome to my home, my friends. Come in and feel like at home. Let us work together. Tatsaviturvarenyam برگاده واسیادی ماهی دیایانا رچودایا Tot sofi tu vareniam bargade vasyadi mahi diayana prachodaya. I offer you love. Please don't ask for a reason when I offer you my love. My love is like forest flower, wild, permanent, and innocent. Namaste. Thank you.
All right, so we're segueing now to Morgan. Unmute yourself, please.
Yes. Okay. Welcome, my friends and loved ones. This is a story about a boy. First, I started to experience my soul through painting. When I was 4 years old, I was gifted this new musical toy, which brought my soul light and a lot of joy. I learned to communicate through sound. And that, what I liked about it was healing my wounds. By all conditioning and suffering I had, I wore this mask. It was misleading me in all kinds of ways, deliberately distracting me from my task. Then came the great invocation of the gong. I learned to accept my silence. As if I were one. From the point of light within the universal mind, let the light stream forth into our minds. Let the light descend on earth, and all discover our self-worth. From the point of love within the universe heart, let love stream forth into all hearts. May our spiritual love return on earth and give loving conscience this world a rebirth. My name is Morgan. It means man from the sea. And my purpose is making sound to let us be free.
The whole unfolds in all. As the water, the trees, the leaves, the animals, the sun, the moon, the sky, and everything else, so we are, so are we. No more, no less, none the less, and none the more. Pause, connection, dissolution into the earth, action, openness, expansion into infinity. Essence unfolds in all. It manifests in everything. The whole unfolds in all. The whole unfolds in all.
Thank you, Bernarda. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, Anna, for your beautiful offerings. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen so that we can view Thea's offering. So hopefully this is going to work.
You might have to restart it.
All right, let's see what's going on here. You're on, you should be on.
I cannot hear anything.
Do you want me to try to play it from my computer?
Are you able to hear it? Hold on, let's see now. Hold on. And now we're going to go over to Andrew's.
May the great jewel of wisdom come be in my heart. May the great jewel of wisdom come be in your heart. May the great jewel of wisdom come be in all hearts. May the great jewel of wisdom come be in my heart. May the great jewel of wisdom come be in your heart. May the great jewel of wisdom come be in all hearts. wisdom, come be in all hearts. Now the great jewel of wisdom resides in all hearts.
All right, I'm going to stop sharing. Let's do this.
All right. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Erica, are you able to pull up your video?
It's already on the Facebook page.
Erica?
Yes.
Wait,
Can you hear me?
do
Yeah,
I
it's
need to
already
help
on the-
give you share screen privileges?
Maybe you can put it on your screen with the Facebook page.
Erica, can you, we can't hear you.
Yes. Can you put it on the Facebook page?
Okay, let me see about,
Okay, let me see. I'm opening.
oh, here, let's, I'm gonna make you a co-host, see if that helps. Okay,
I
see
have
if,
it here.
why can't I,
Can you
you
guys
guys
hear
hear
her?
her? Erica?
Erica?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to pull up your video?
I'm trying to do it now on the page. Oof.
Or you can just share your screen.
Yeah. It's just that let me see. I'm downloading it from the page now.
All right. So while you go and do that, Dawn, I saw you take some notes. Do you want to share?
Yeah, is everybody done?
Well, Erica's still working on hers, but we'll get to that. Do you
All
want
right. Yeah, take your time. And then think about the other instruments as well in your microphone placement. I know it's expensive to have more than one microphone picking up, but you might invest in your future and begin to, like, some of our gong masters are doing stick-ons onto the actual gong itself. So it's picking up directly from the inside of the gong. That is an interesting way to mic your gongs if you have it. The other thing is to have a couple of microphones so that you can have one close to your gong and mic it, etc. So think of ways that once you see what you've done, that's the only way that we really learn, then you can see how can I improve this so that the technical part is better. One of the ways is to always wear headphones. Because if you don't wear headphones and you're playing very up close and personal with the gong, then it's very interesting pantomime for other people, but only you are getting the real juice out of the gong, and it's hard to get it to transfer electronically. However, you can do that simply by playing with headphones on so that you can hear what the people that you're playing for can hear. So that's a suggestion for people. What else? So I think that's the main lesson to learn here, is that how can we improve the sound? And the other one would be to using rain sticks and all of the other instruments too, as if you wish to use it. But I think the main thing is to listen to what you've done, watch what you've done, and then you can say, well, I can dress up the cake a little more and how to improve it. So that's up to you. But try playing with headphones and try listening with headphones too, because you can get full quality more with them. Anybody else want to?
I just had some
Yeah.
questions because I found each one that I thought it was really educational. And I'm just curious if we could go around and just give us a short, like, what's your setup? I know Bernarda said she's like us, where she's just using the mic from the computer. And I'm just curious if Anna, you could, and Morgan, can you just give us a little bit of kind of what your setup is in terms of your mics, etc.
Yeah, I can go first if you want.
Okay.
So I'm currently using a Zoom 8 as an audio interface, and I have 2 mics set up, and I actually bought a couple more mics, but I haven't set them up yet. So right now I have, I guess you would call it stereo sound, and I'm gonna aim for surround sound. That's my goal next, my next few gong baths. But and then with the also with the settings that you know, that we discussed previously, right, that you posted on Facebook, Yael, that's really important. The always making sure that the original sound is off, and that, you know, all those settings that we went over are in place for Zoom, just to improve the quality of the Zoom itself. But
Do you mind explaining what do you mean by Zoom 8?
Zoom 8, it's an audio interface. Hold on, I can show you if I turn my computer around. It's a little device. I'll try to get it here. Hold on. Am I showing it? Yeah. It looks like that.
I also have it. I have the box here in the
There you
picture.
go.
You can use either this microphone, which is already in the package, or you can put in 8 microphones all around. So yeah, Anna's on her way. She has 2 mics now, and it works for stereo very good. You can add more mics to it. But I didn't use this for. I'm sorry, I was not up yet. Were you complete, Anna?
Oh, sorry. I think I was just showing it. Yeah, so this one has 2 built-in microphones, and then I have a couple of Rode microphones that I've added. Can you see that? Sorry. I'm trying to show you, but I'm just having a hard time here.
You just use words and explain where you set them up?
Oh, I actually set them up in each corner of the room. So it was, yeah, just, and they're in front of my gongs right now. And they're equidistant. I found that works best, to have them equidistant. And then the next goal, when I set up another 2, is to have them behind the gongs. But it's tricky, and I find that it's really good to experiment and to do, like, to test it out with people who are listening over the ethers. You know, if you can get somebody like a friend who's not necessarily in the same house as you, to give you feedback on how it sounds, because I find that sometimes it varies according to how many people you have in your meeting, in your Zoom meeting. And if you're doing it with somebody from, you know, like, who's at home with you, even if they are in the internet, it can be very different. The other thing that's really good, I find, and I don't do this so much for, like, if it's just a short little performance, right? But if I'm doing a full gong bath, is to be set up directly with rather than going through Wi-Fi, to be set up to your internet directly. So if you have a direct connection, it's more stable and you won't get as much static. So that's one thing that I've found improves the quality of your sound quite a bit as well.
All right. Thank you, Anna. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I had a question. Are you, is everything connected with wire? or are some of the
Yeah. Yeah.
I have here a real mic. Can I try gong a few hits with the real mic? Thank you.
I should say.
Try different size mallets, Don's saying.
Try the big ones. See if the low side.
The big mallet, Don's asking.
Okay, I should fuse. Okay.
What if
The mic is the microphone is too close now. You
Uh-huh.
should not put the microphone that close because it's gonna oversteer. So I think if you do a meter away,
Okay.
yeah, try that.
I mean, Bernarda, it's definitely better than without the mic. I guess my question would be, because those mics are supposed to be held up to the mouth, does it matter if you're holding it like an ice cream cone, or if you're holding it like it doesn't matter, Morgan?
No.
No.
It is best if you have a stand for it, and then you can put it on a stand, like Anna has her behind her, and then you can fine tune much more delicate. But then you have to adjust it with somebody who is checking it with you, like we did now.
Try
Thank
putting
you.
headphones on while you're playing and see
Yeah.
if that doesn't help a little bit, because that way it's not so, you don't know if it's coming or going. But if you got the headphones on, then you kind of like say, okay, it sounds. Do you have headphones when you play?
Oh,
I,
what, please?
Hmm.
Don's asking if you tried wearing headphones while you play so you can hear what's going on.
You have headphones.
Do you have headphones?
Try it now.
Mm.
And then while she's getting that, Morgan, do you want to tell us what your setup is?
yeah. Yes. I started last year first also with just a computer, and then I soon discovered that that was not just the best way to go. So I bought a mixer, audio stereo mixers with 8 channels, and there you could put in 8 different microphones or instruments, and that was challenging because it needed a lot of adjusting. And in the end, it worked well. And I also used the headphones like Don suggested, because then you can really hear yourself what's happening when you're playing, what the audience is hearing. But the difficulty for me was with the headphones that then I'm wired and I'm not so free of movement. So I am still diving into using a Bluetooth headphone, and how to connect it to the mixer or the computer, I'm not sure yet, but it must be possible. I think that is the best way to do the right job. So yeah, I invested in several microphones. I have 2 microphones. Is like singing microphones. Is a Rode NT1. It is. I don't have them here now, but I can post later in the Facebook group what my setup is, and I put all the instruments and mics I use. Then I use another one. It's a Shure SM58. It's very good microphone, very medium priced. And then I also bought a Zoom 8 last year to do recordings, but I have a bit of technology allergy, so I didn't get into it a lot. But now I heard Anna use it also as interface. It's much nicer because then you can plug in 8 mics there, and it will, put it all together instead of a lot of
That's
just.
the new version micro. We've got the old ones, but this is a brand new version of it, so it should be better for us.
Yeah, I don't know. It is a very easy thing to take with you when you want to do environmental sounds, or you do sounds on location where you don't have any juice. So it has batteries in there, and it also has their own mics in there. So then you can already do a lot of great environmental sounds. And I also bought this pickup microphone. It's AKG
You put that on the
C1411, and that's the
stick.
one you can put on the back of the gong, or on a handpan, or even on a singing bowl. And it has a little gum with it, which you can stick it on, and it
Did you
picks.
do that today?
Sorry?
Did you do that one today?
No, I don't have.
Maybe
I don't.
next time you can.
Next time I will try to set this up and give a demonstration.
Okay. And then Thea, what was your setup like?
I had no microphones.
Were you
And
using your phone or the computer for your live stream?
it was the phone, and someone was just recording sections of the. And unfortunately, I didn't get the parts where I was playing on the gong. But a later one I did when they had dance music on. I was playing the gong with it. It was pretty fun. I'll post that another time. But just on recorded on an iPhone.
The recording sounded great on the iPhone. It really did. The Anna, your audio sounded really nice. There was the little pickups of as you're walking around and placing things. It's like your mics are so good. You've got that going on. It would be really interesting to see regarding the mics behind the gong, but the sound between you being like the way you had it placed visually as we were watching you, it's a really nice setup between the gongs that you have visually, you sitting with the shruti. That part was really beautiful, and the sound worked really well. So
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you.
yeah, kudos for that.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say the Zoom H8 is actually really easy to use, which is another big advantage. I'm not that techie of a person. I really am not. And it's very easy to set up and use once you start using it. So that's another advantage. You want something that, is not going to take you a long time to figure out how to use it. So
at the beginning of COVID, I bought like a couple $100 worth. I got an interface, a mixer, different mics, and they're all sitting here unused because I couldn't figure it out and Don couldn't figure it out. So
yeah, that's too bad. That's hard.
Anna, see if you can come out to LA for a little bit and help us out.
No, I have to bring my husband. He's the one who figures it all out. And then he teaches me. And then I'm like a trained monkey. I just keep repeating the same thing.
All right. Erica, were you able to figure the video out?
Yes, I'm ready. So if you want to share the screen, I will.
Wait here. Multiple. Yeah, you should be able to. Can you share the screen? Does it say you can?
With me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, share. Okay. Yes. Okay, I have it here. There.
Hmm. Woohoo.
Let's all mute so that maybe we'll hear it better and raise the sound. I can't hear anything. Can you, anyone hear? No. Okay, wait.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
I can hear my sound on my.
Okay, so let's try this. You said you posted it.
Yes.
Okay, so let me bring it up and see if I can. Ah,
Okay.
here we go. Okay, let me try now.
We'll stop sharing the screen then.
Let me stop sharing and then I'll try to share and we'll see if we can make it happen.
Okay.
Beautiful picture.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Let's do it. All right, so here we go. Oh wait, I have to download it. Oh, this is gonna take a minute or no? Oh, it'll just take a second. Here we go, here we go. Right.
Hello, my name is Erika, and today I'm going to perform my composition with a poem by Thich Nhat Hanh called The End of Suffering.
Can you guys hear it?
We can hear it, but we don't see anything.
I was just looking at shoes now.
You're looking at shoes?
Yeah, it's advertisement.
Okay, wait. That's not right. Hold on. That's
Nice shoes though.
Okay, wait, stop. Let's start again. Oh, that's hysterical. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now everyone sees it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay. All right. Here we go.
And today I'm going to perform my composition with a poem by Thich Nhat Hanh called The End of Suffering. With the sound of this bell, penetrate deep into the cosmos. Even in the darkest spots, living beings are able to hear it clearly, so that all suffering.
We just lost the sound.
Transcend the path of sorrow and death.
Can I say something?
No.
The universal Dharma door is already open. The sound of the rising tide is heard clearly. The miracle happens. A beautiful child appears in the heart of the lotus flower. One single drop of this compassionate water is enough to bring back the refreshing spring to our mountains and rivers. Listening to the bell, I feel the afflictions on me begin to dissolve. My mind calm, my body relax. A smile is born on my lips. Following the sound of the bell, my breath brings me back to the peaceful and safe island of mindfulness. In the garden of my heart, the flowers of peace blossom beautifully.
nice scene, nice dress, stand, everything.
How was it with the headphones?
How was it with the headphones? Don wants to know.
Much better, thank you. It's
All right.
clearer, yeah.
Don, you
It's
took some notes.
Yeah, I took a lot of notes, but I can't read them. That's why I usually like to stop after each one. And then, but this is, the other way is good too. So everybody now should make their comments about each one. I took some notes. Did you?
So,
Yeah.
Erica, what was your sound setup?
Oh, it was just my computer Zoom. That's
Okay.
why, yeah. In my computer, it sounded a bit better than now. I don't know.
Okay. So I guess my question for you, Erica, is having watched it, what are your observations?
Oh, I had so much fun. Thank you for that. And yeah, so I played the poem was by Thich Nhat Hanh because he passed away last week, and I really admire him very much. And then I used the C bowl for the bell and the shruti, and I played a combination of 3, 6, 9, the rainbow bridge, P, Phi, and E, like 3
Yeah.
times each.
Mhm.
That was pretty nice.
My observation was, number one, your outfit was gorgeous. The lighting was great. I think the setup was
Beautiful.
really beautiful, really beautiful. I will say that you're at a disadvantage because you're our newbie. And the people here have already gone through this last year, so they already know some of the notes. The biggest issue was timing. It was supposed to be 3 to 5 minutes, and yours was 8 minutes and 11 seconds. So,
I remember you said that it could be a bit longer, though, so that's why I didn't worry.
oh, no. So Dawn comes from a background in theater. And so the idea is, especially, we're planning on visiting Erica in Mexico. She's hosting in October, and we're going to be doing a performance there. So the big thing, and I'm not a theater person, so this is purely what I've learned from Dawn and these trainings, is timing is crucial.
Yes.
And so making sure that you keep within the time, otherwise a guy comes with a cane and pulls you off stage.
Oh, by the way, I might make a little suggestion about the shruti box, using
Yes,
it. Always check your valves to make sure that they don't go off, and sometimes they get loose, so you have to tighten them up.
yes.
And do not have the sound come out directly. If you turn the shruti box around so the sound goes into you, it'll be the right balance between your voice and the sound coming out.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Yes.
Because the shruti sounded beautiful. The issue, because I could hear what you were saying, but you were speaking softly, quickly. And so I know for sure, like, Don couldn't hear it. And the words are so beautiful. So really about enunciation, projection, pronunciation when you're saying it. And I don't know enough about techiness, but definitely I think the low tech version is what Don's saying in terms of turning the shruti around, because we could hear the shruti very well and it was very hard to hear your voice.
Okay.
Morgan, you have an observation or a note?
Yeah, I loved your performance. I actually had the same issue with you pronouncing the words, and you were like, yeah, maybe on a kind of a monotone level, so you could bring more ease into it, more pauses, and then speak with a theatrical voice or with a whispering voice and maybe a singing voice, so it brings a little more color into that. And for the rest, it was great. I think the sound quality was also not too bad, if concerning that you only use a computer. Yeah, and I really liked that you played all 3 codes. But I would suggest you try out some softer melodies than the PST ones, because they have a very hard attack.
Yes.
And then you play it very hard, quite hard. And if you have that attack, I don't really like that to hear. So if you have softer mallets, can try it with softer mallets, or otherwise maybe invest in softer mallets like dragonflies or Ollie Hess, because those pistons are really good for loud gonging. But I don't like it to play the numbers with those because they are too intense.
Don, what?
Yes, you might try the bigger mallets to go with the little ones. Remember, we say that you have the tail of the snake and the head of the snake. So you have to use both your low sounds with the big mallets and also the little ones. And then if you have headphones on and you're listening, you can see if you're mixing it yourself. So you don't need somebody to be a mixer for you. You can judge it while you're listening to it. But using the, remember the big mallets are to bring out the low tones, and the little ones are the high tones, and they mix.
So we've run out of time, Don. Do you have any inspiring homework for next time?
Oh, well, yes, I wanted to talk today, but we don't have time. We're all finished.
Mm-hmm.
Next time, we'll talk about the International Gong Masters Alliance. And I wanted to talk to you about, do you know where the universal greeting came from? Could you tell me?
UN.
Mm-hmm.
6
United
persons.
Nations.
Yeah.
So do you want the homework to be able to tell the story of the universal greeting and to do it?
It would be nice just to make sure that we're all on the same page about it. We don't give any misinformation out.
All right, fantastic. And so I think to review the idea of the different voices and to play around with the different voices this week as well. Okay.
Yes, and also we have a bunch of books that we're getting about sound. If you have any ones, you might get. All ours is in English, so next week we'll show you all our collection of books that we have. We can share that type of information.
All right, fantastic.
Thank you.
All right, great. So I will. We'll see you all next week. I believe we had posted for this weekend on Saturday another Zoom. I guess my question is that something you guys you want to meet up on Saturday, or you want to meet back up again next week on Thursday? And we can do both. This Saturday, we're going to be doing a training here, a very small one on the number 9 series. So we'll have an interactive Zoom and also live going on at the same time. If you can join us, that would be cool. All righty.
Good work.
Right. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening, morning, day. See you guys soon. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.